We come here in the spirit of unity to create jobs, but also the spirit of disappointment in the Republicans in the United States Senate. Time and time again, Democrats in the House have sent legislation to the Senate to create jobs, but we are not resting until they take initiative or jointly work with us or accept some of the proposals that we have that will create jobs, that will grow the economy, will reduce the deficit, and again involve many, many more people in the prosperity of our country.
Under the prior administration, the bright red tracks the job loss under President Bush's administration. At the very deep valley, his last month in office, this country lost 776,000 jobs. The bright blue marks when President Obama took office. And as you can see from the V chart, it's not for victory, but it is definitely showing progress. We are moving in the right direction. So as we move forward with policies to employ our people, and we will not stop until every American who wants a job can get a job.
It is important that Republican senators remember, and we reminded them of this yesterday, it's important that they remember that they have people who are unemployed in their states, not only in our states, but in their states, and they need jobs also. Summer youth jobs are not a handout. They create consumer spending and empower young people with the skills and the experience that will carry them throughout their lives. This is really a moral obligation that we cannot ignore.
We asked the Senate to pass the SBIR that we have sent more than 9 months ago and that expired, and this is the time to prove that they are on the side of small businesses. If we want this economy to get back on track, we have to create new jobs. The only one that will be able to create those new jobs are small businesses, but they need the tools in order to accomplish that.
We passed Build America bonds. They're innovative, cost-effective way to enable our cities and towns across the country to obtain funding and build the key infrastructure necessary for business growth. As part of our effort to stimulate business and job growth in this country, Build America bonds are being used by small cities and large towns across this country to put people back to work right now, building the critical capital improvements for immediate and long-term economic growth in this country.
The economic downturn has hit younger veterans especially hard, with more than 21% of veterans ages 8 to 24 going without jobs when they return home in 2009. The jobs bill that is sitting in the Senate as we speak can help our veterans and reservists. If we fail to pass this jobs bill, we will be letting down our military reservists and our veterans. We ask them to provide for our national security. It is time that the Senate acts to provide them with economic security.
Republicans are killing this program. Jobs Now will expire in September, turning those 160,000 tales of success into horror stories. But it doesn't have to be this way. The House has already saved Jobs Now. It's part of the extenders package. We call on the Republicans to stop hurting American families, stop playing politics with this problem, and start letting the Senate and millions of Americans get back to work.
The Small Business Jobs and Credit Act, summer jobs, jobs for veterans, Build America bonds, Jobs Now. On all of these fronts, the Speaker and the House have moved forward and now await Senate action. And now is the time to move forward for families who need our help. And if the Republicans in the Senate do not know how to create jobs, they should step aside, get out of our way. We know how to create jobs. We are prepared to roll up our sleeves. We are ready to do the people's business.